All, all right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's your boy, Fairy Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, I do have a Discord, links in the description below, as well as links to my Humble Bundle, Hero Forge merch page, and donations page. All those help me out monetarily, and you get something awesome back from most of them as well. So we are jumping back into Baldur's Gate. That's that's what we're doing. So let us see what's going on with Asterion, Will, all of them. So I brought Will's father back to life. So we have another person to fight alongside us, which is awesome.
Lend me your ear. Let's talk.
We've camped for the adventure.
Any complaints will be handled.
Undercity.
Lufthansa sind gut and proper.
Sharp as ever. This better be good.
Where the heck is this tome? Search of the Night Song. Why am I not seeing it?
Let's march!
She doesn't have any books on her, does she? She does, but
Blade at the ready.
What am I to do?
Defender of the people.
Don't burn yourself.
My faith protects me.
Best foot forward. Easy enough.
Hmm. Can't afford to stay idle.
Keep your distance, darling.
That's wild that a handbag is called a handbag. I don't know where this book is.
Wanna dance?
sharp as ever.
I didn't sell it, did I? I don't see it anywhere. Oh,
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
oh, come on. Oh yeah, I got that.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Hey, Zinzi, how you doing? Oh, I'm on armor reforger. Shit, put it on there. Got to make sure that I'm doing all right, you know. Just
2 steps at a time.
seeing how much
Someone
Baldur's
there.
Gate I can get through today.
Time for a word.
Let's talk.
Tonight I'm gonna be either drawing or I'm gonna be doing video games. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'll show you what I've been working on for art wise. I draw with a mouse or Zenzi, so let's open up project. Yeah, let's show you what I've been working on. So I'm working on a map for like a D&D campaign. So like in if this was real life, this would be at least 3 feet tall or 3.5 feet tall. But yeah, I everything I do is with a mouse, so yeah, man. I really like this mountains that I drew up. This still needs a lot of work up here. Darnvald I've been working greatly on. And that's been a lot of fun to work on. Also, at one time I was drawing a comic book. Let's see, do I have I do. PSD file. If it actually wants to load in. It's been forever since I touched it. So I kept it very basic for drawing. But yeah, at one time I was working on a comic book style of a D&D campaign I did. And I think if and when I take over for my D&D series. Like if I actually do it, I'm gonna rename it to Fables of Aria, and then have the guild at the end. But I haven't drawn this stuff in a very, very long time.
Over there.
Thank you, thank you. I don't draw enough anymore. Some people really enjoyed my drawings. Appreciate it. Yeah, everything on my channel is made by me. There's Zenzi. So from my transitions like this over, or if I go into my, when I've been doing Rainbow Six competitions, if I touch this twice, if I do it again, why is it not loading up? Oh, turning mode. There we go. Here I am. So, yeah, like I said, like this all is kind of stuff I've done in the past, man. There we go. Back to our regular programming. I just I get irked a lot when I have the bots that come in and say, "Hey, you look like you need art." It's like, no, I don't. I make all my own stuff, and you know, on Twitch I have like a lot of emotes that I've made in the past. Obviously they're bots and they don't know better, but you know, it's what it is.
Most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
Let's see here.
Nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
So I think I'm gonna try and fight Gortash now. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a pretty creative person when I want to be. I don't really show it off enough. I can't. Oh. I should go back and talk to that blacksmith. What's this game about? So it's like D&D, but you can control it. So it rolls dice, and like the combat is turn-based. But it's a big, long story. It's a very well put out story, and it's as long as you technically want to make it. It's just I'd highly recommend this game. It's pretty fantastic. You can make your own character as well, but I'm using all campaign characters, like all the main characters. I've double C, Fortune of the Nine Hells. Let's go. If you're into like turn-based games, this is definitely a really good one. It has a lot of choices. Like you could be completely evil or good, or you know, there's just The story is what you make of it.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
What can I do for you?
Nope. Can't do it. Alright, so I want to fight Gortash then.
If you insist. What is it?
So right now I have a Warlock, a Barbarian, a Cleric, and a Rogue in my party. So the Barbarian is kind of like one of my off tanks, but takes the least amount of damage when raging.
Step lightly.
So it takes only half damage when raging.
Well, well, well. Let's go.
I don't know how much about D&D you know there, Zenzi. I don't want to say things that are like, you're like, hey Drake, I already know this. You don't have to speak to me like I don't know jack about D&D. I took part in a D&D campaign, or I was doing a D&D
Now this is
campaign
my
when
happy
I
place.
was in the middle of COVID. I have like 3 or 4 of them on my YouTube
Cry
all hooked
about
up.
it.
You don't really know how to play it? Alright, so you got different types of dice. There's different types of checks that come into play, Zenzi. So there's like perception checks to see if you see anything around a room. You have,
Victor's path.
how do I say it? So I missed that attack. So she technically didn't roll high enough to meet the armor class of this guard. So if you look at this, the AC is 18 for this this guard. So as a player, if I was playing in real life, I'd be rolling dice of a 1d20 plus my modifier of, let's say, if I have a strength weapon and it's giving me a plus this or that. If I'm getting past an 18 with this, I will be able to hurt them. There are things that I can do to give myself advantage, like how I shot with Asterion. So Asterion has this special attack called Sneak Attack since he's a rogue. So Sneak Attack, you need either 2 things. You have to catch someone by surprise, and you're able to do damage to them because they're surprised, and it's a sneak attack. Or you have to have someone like Karlak in their vicinity so they're not focusing on you, so you can actually do that sneak attack damage. And what that does is it takes your bow and then gives an extra damage. So I go up to a 14 to 51 points of damage because you're taking a 1d8 plus 7 piercing and another 6d6 for piercing. What that means is there's a d8 is a dice of 8 sides, and a plus 7 is what is my modifier from my dexterity, if I remember correctly, and something else, or whatever my weapon is giving me. A 6d6 is a 6-sided dice, and I roll 6 of those. If that helps at all. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh shoot. So I have to so we have objects around here, Zenzi, that are triggered to do damage. So what I have to do now is I gotta take these things out, or the possibility of taking these things out. Alright, I screwed up hard. I'm gonna redo this, Zenzi, because I was obviously screwing up. So I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna talk more about how this mechanics work instead of doing it.
Step quick.
So I'll open up my character sheet on this, right? So this talks about the summary and what the notable features are for this person. And since he's a level 12, he has an abundance of it. When you start off, you have very minimal. You have character traits, like a race trait. So elves, like high elves and stuff, or even half elves, will have dark vision. They can see in the dark, like it was day. Same with orcs, same with kobolds, other things of the sort. Kobolds are like little mini dragons that are like 2 feet tall without wings. They look like little lizard folk. They sound weird. They mostly speak with a little bit of a slur. And everyone in this world has things that they can understand. Like orcs will understand orc and common sometimes, or just only orc, or it's like if you read something and let's say you're tiefling and you understand infernal, which is like demon speech. You can read something in demon speech while someone that doesn't understand it won't understand it. It'll just look like gobbledygook for them. Like if you asked me to read, let's say, Portuguese, I wouldn't understand almost any single word. Or asking me to understand a Asian dialect that uses like caricatures, it'll look absolutely weird to me. Like I won't understand a single lick of anything. And it's kind of cool that way. So, you know, and as you level up and progress, you get to choose little things or different spells, depending if you're a spellcaster or not. This is the proficiencies tab. So since Asterion isn't strong, he has a -1 to athletic checks because he doesn't have a high strength. And he has -1 strength, high dexterity, decent intelligence, okay wisdom, very little charisma. But he has a 8 strength. So what that means, Sensi, is every level, like he's below average for strength. 10 is kind of like the average. It doesn't give you a plus and it doesn't give you a minus. If you had 11, it would still be at a +0. It goes up by every 2. And having this dexterity so high, it's also like I'm at 21 dexterity, which is really good for a rogue. There's other ways of doing it. But this just means that I can pick almost any, I can pick any lock out there known to man. Arcana and history, investigation, nature, and religion, they're all through intelligence. It uses your mind powers, uses your brain to figure things out. But acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth, those are all super high, not only because of his racial backgrounds, but also his skill traits and how he's been conditioned. Charisma, how does he interact with others? Is he a charismatic person? He has a decent deception. He's pretty good at persuasion. Not good at intimidation. He doesn't have any intimidation whatsoever. So if I'm trying to intimidate someone, I wouldn't use him. I'd probably use like Will, because he is a very charismatic person. And if you have expertise, that just means you get double your proficiency bonuses in any checks. And those are usually done with a d20. So 20-sided dice. And 1 is the worst. And everything has a skill check in this series NC. So let's say I'm trying to explain something to you. or trying to make you believe something, and it wasn't true. But I make a very compelling argument that you're like, you know what? This guy sounds right. I could tell you the sky is purple. And if I say it in a certain way and make you believe it, then you're going to automatically think the sky is purple. But if I roll low enough, or too low, you're going to call me out on my bullshit. Or tell me like, yeah, I don't think so, bud. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked.
I've got this.
So yet again, Zenzi, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fight this guy. So I got a critical hit off on him. So after that, he's done so.
Make it hurt.
So what happened? A critical hit means that you scored a nat 20, which is a natural 20 in this game. And that just means that it you're not only just rolling one dice, but you're
Let's have some carnage.
so you did the dash action. Yeah, so dash actions usually mean that someone can't fight after. Unless they have a special expertise. So this person just dashed away from me. So they had to either disengage or do something that, you know... Aura of Terror, eh? So Divine Poison. So if I stay within them, I can go behind them. But if I leave, you're gonna start seeing this little dagger on the ground there, Zenzi. That means they have an attack of opportunity. An attack of opportunity means like, if I get out of your personal space, you can pretty much try and hit me because I'm trying to leave you. It's so if I get on the other side of him, so there is death in this game where you can die. So I'm gonna redo that yet again. I just figured that I can throw those grenades at people, and it does an extreme amount of damage. So it does, and it does radius damage. So there's different types of damage outputs. There's AoE, which is an area of effect. So it'll engulf a certain area. There's, you know, cone damage, which will spread out from you in a cone, like, or a little pyramid.
All right.
There's, you know, like line damage. There's damage that, you know, there's a lot of different types of damages that.
Let's try this.
Did I just screw it up? Yeah, I screwed it up. There's a lot of different things that I could do
One
that,
step at a time.
like, I could give Karlak haste. That'll mean that she can have two extra turns or on her thing, so she
Very
could
well then.
put up to 5 different hits. If I'm smart about this. But thing is, I don't want to waste that right now. I want to.
This is gonna feel good.
So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna grab it. Gonna throw this at her. So it also does knockback damage.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
So 1 point of damage left. Huge. Absolutely huge. So that's Karlak's turn.
What should I do?
Let's get... So I'm gonna call in this little ability here. And can I go in front of him? Probably.
Go for the throat.
So we got that. We're gonna move
Yes,
up here. So I'm gonna try and get Will to pick up that and throw it at these oncoming people. So Will, you're gonna pick that up. You're gonna now throw this. And I just broke his concentration spell, which is huge. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hex his constitution saving throw. Because he was using a con save. So what I was saying about opportunity attacks, she just tried to move out of that area and just got absolutely destroyed on Blight on Asterion. Don't worry about that. How long am I gonna stream? I'm probably gonna be on for another hour and a bit. Take that. I am now gonna throw this at that person. Hit throw.
Yes.
Now what?
The
Do I go up
hammer's
here?
gonna fall.
What's the plan?
We're gonna take this. And we're gonna throw... Huge. Hellish Rebuke. Rebuke. Holy shit. 1, 2. Cast Spirit Guard. Let's get rid of that. We're shutting that one down.
Put 'em up. Over there.
Let's finish this.
Let's go.
My time's running out. What now? Go. Don't mind if I do. Interesting.
With all the killing. Holy shit.
Yes, please. Where am I needed?
Put that on Will. Let's do this. Can we just find some healing potions?
Checking things out. Easy enough. Let's see.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
Don't linger. Let's see. Let's hope for gold. What's this?
Latest. From the desk of Endeavor. I require all lists of partners prior to the absence of themselves from my coronation. I request that they be brought to my private offices at the earliest moment that I may see myself. Alright. I wish I was up here with earlier and didn't have to deal with the steel watch.
A quick rummage.
I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. I'm in my video games again. All right. So, I want a ballista.
Defender of the people. Heading out.
Nothing.
Attention! Uh-huh.
Where am I needed? Ever onward. As one does.
Whatever. Wait a minute.
Let's ride!
hello. This way. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh shit. Could I have prevented all this?
Traps. How considerate. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Wild. All right. Oh, that's cool. Telescope?
I never cared for spy glasses. Watching things from afar is hardly fun. What have we here?
Baldur's Gate ship captain Morgan Redlocks wed a man thrice her age. After the wedding, the groom suffered a heart attack. Redlocks converted his merchant ships into a pirate fleet. First of the Bormal patriarch family to start his own venture, Alec is the unscrupulous bastard who made their fortune in mines and vineyards. Carrick started from nothing, built a financial empire and founded the counting house. He refused to mingle with the other patriarchs, saying they didn't want me when I was an urchin, and now they can't have me. This is a bust of the god Bane as he first appeared to Gortash in dreams, and was then described to a Rivington sculptor. Dame Mafrey, the orphan's friend, founded several orphanages in the outer city, as the lower city was no place for children, and the upper city declined to sponsor an orphanage. Founder of the Flaming Fist. Later history is kinder to him than accounts from his time, which portray him as a cruel and hard-handed mercenary commander.
Alright, so this is gonna either go bad or good.
This was your doing, wasn't it, Karlach? The destruction of my steel watch. Such a petty vengeance.
Those things were evil. Just like their papa. To think I ever worked for you. Proudly, too.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
Bullshit.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart. As though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Never mind that. We've heard all we need to know. You know what? Let's see how this pans
you
out.
feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
Say goodbye. Get out of here while you still can.
Then run while you still can.
This city is mine!
Holy shit.
Gods, it's hot in here. I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, wait. What?
Watch your back. Be very, very quiet. They won't see me coming.
This was your doing.
Those to think.
I-
You feel dewy now. When you good.
No, you have to stop her. Do it now.
This city is mine!
On my word.
Need to act fast. Time to deal some punishment.
I smell blood. What's this? That's it.
Where am I needed?
This was your.
Those to think.
I know.
You feel dewy now. When you good.
No, you have to.
You're seeing resistance.
This will do nicely.
My turn. Those rings.
This city is mine!
Coming through.
Holy shit, that...
No time for pain. Take you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
One?
Imperosi.
Watch this. Soldier.
Shall we dance?
Let's go.
From your ashes, Baldur's Gate will be reborn.
Talk to me.
Let's get a big old heal from our cleric. Mask here. First, mask here. Boom. Target is out of sight, eh?
No holding back.
Cancel end turn.
Making my move.
Got to focus. Take your
The blade will not bend.
Imperativi!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Bye forever, pal.
Time to move.
That nearly ended me.
Mean to force damage, eh?
Making my move. No time to waste.
Can't afford to let up. On my way.
The pride of the gate. That's what I'm here for.
My faith will guide me.
Take your soldier. I need your help.
That'll have to do. Watch your back.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
Let's save here.
Soldier.
Not gonna lie, it was kind of easy.
Defender of the people. Ever onward. What have we here?
What's the story? So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
It's a bit uglier.
I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
A lot to take in. Life isn't fair. What do you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you. And will be till the very end. Maybe we can fix your engine, stabilize it.
Got a miracle in your back pocket you forgot to tell me about. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Oh. Why am I... Eliminated shot. That would be sweet for a monk.
The last stone. I need to see it for myself. have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphic pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Why do you think we're ready to face the Elder Brain?
To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground. With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope. You are right to be cautious. A fight with the most powerful being in all the realms is not to be entered into ill-prepared. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. We will end this one way or another, in death, thraldom, or freedom. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
There is work to do.
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlach. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Tread lightly.
No time to dally. Might as well take a look.
You cannot be forcibly moved through a foe's spell or directions and ignore the effects of difficult terrain.
Got to keep moving. I've looked. What's that?
close. Let's go. I'll just help myself.
The pride of the gate.
What a day. Just a talk, then.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
Soul Soldier after everything we've been through, huh? I've been worried about you. Are you alright?
Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk?
Not really, but I missed you. Villains rose, heroes fell, and the apocalypse drew nearer.
I missed you too. You know, I wouldn't have bothered falling in love with you if I'd known saying goodbye would be so hard.
You're saying we're just saying goodbye. I'm here. You wouldn't have had a choice. I would have pursued you till the end of Faerun.
I probably would have exploded somewhere around Scornable, so at least a trip home would be short. I'm trying to stay here, now, alive while I can. But it's like my mind is whittled down to the black hole that should have been our future.
I'll think of you whenever I burn my hand on the stove. Sad in the future. It may be short, but it doesn't make it less beautiful.
Wow. God, you're so right. And we are beautiful, aren't we? It's everything. Ugh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be sad. I mean, I do, but not too sad.
I'll be the right amount sad. Some, but not too much, just for you.
Maybe. But I think the gods are trying to show me my fate. And I think I'm ready to look at it. Speaking of which, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go?
Hell yeah.
I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
We're going to cure you before that comes to that. I just know it.
All right. But if we don't, I hope I can count on you. You haven't let me down yet, and it'd be a poor showing to start now. Now,
Enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, darling. I love you.
Oh.
A lot.
Gonna give it 15 extra minutes.
Soldier. Darling. Hell
Lord.
yes.
Hell yes.
On my way.
Let's level everyone up.
Hail!
Ready and waiting. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my due. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Ugh, my mistress can be...
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then. So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
We'll find it.
I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare a soul back into it long enough to answer some questions. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
No, we're friends. Of course we're friends.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die. Or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Garlack needs time, space. But more than this, I think, she needs to know she is not alone. And answers, justice, 10 years of her life back. All manner of things we cannot give her. She's already lost her heart. She deserves better than to have her friends heap happy lies upon her.
I'm not ready to give Baldurs just yet.
Good. Perhaps she needs that too.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what required. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult. They bear great. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou did.
Poor Karlak. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner. Though the rest of us are still liable to perish, if it's any consolation. Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it. Shah seeks to break people. To fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
Good on you.
Let's talk.
I brought my own paring knife. Now,
Where'd the dog at?
A hero at heart. Keeping pace.
Careful, I bite. Over here.
The pride of the gate. One move ahead. I love surprises.
curious ornate box. Its many sides are engraved with indecipherable glyphs. No openings you can see.
Staring at it won't provide any more answers, unfortunately. There's a power to it, that's for certain.
The box doesn't...
It's useless. Believe me, I've tried. There's no getting rid of it. We'll just have to keep... A long way to go still.
Don't touch me.
I wonder what the next move is.
I'd love to, thanks.
Excuse me? All right. So we got a bunch of stuff now. Let's give him every single spell known to man. Cool. Do I have capes in here that I can... Not a lot of good capes out there. Alright, let's give Asterion all the acid arrows and stuff. Alright. Let's take this and this. We're gonna need those. Gonna give that to Karlach. Giant strength is huge. Gonna take drought poisons. Give these all to Karlach over here. Purple worm toxin. Or wyvern. Wyvern would be great.
What's cooking?
Smoke powder arrow. Cool. Let's do that. I wish there was like a like amalgamate kind of thing. Couple big folk. That's kind of cool. Dazzling Ray. Piercing Shot. Let's move those over here, because those are kind of more important. That works. Raised up her armor class by 1 because she's an unarmed or unarmored person. It's about time that I looked at optimizing her. That ups my armor class. Be harder to hit. All right. Don't want that. I think she's pretty perfect as she is.
Where am I needed?
He could use a cape. He has like nothing on him.
Watch your back.
The pride of the gate.
I don't have boots on her, eh? This might be the call to move through Oathbreaker Snake Boots. Sweet. I didn't know I wasn't wearing like boots, like proper boots. So she has dominate person. What's that? Water layer protection. I'll sleep on that. I wish there were like different ways of checking the chest for certain things, like having light armor only or unarmored only, etc. You know, like different types of sorting abilities.
Keep a blade close.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Like, let's take this money. We'll go leave camp. Let's go to Rivington Jail.
Where to?
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
Can I come on on patrol with you later.
Not a chance.
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here
I've
for a
barely
bit?
enough coppers left to eat,
absolute
let alone buy papers to enter
What
the
do you
city.
remember? Eye colour, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Pawning your wife's ring is the last thing we're angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece.
Gildra? Oh, a customer. Sorry. How can I help you? Sorry. Yes, you're right. What can I do for you? Of course. Gildro's finest.
Wrath.
Someone there? What now?
Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
You all right? You're the one who took a beating.
You have my word.
We're not getting past that.
Yeah? Locked from the other side. Well, well. A mystery.
Boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling alone. Or any stupid enough to leave. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Arms crossed. Yes, I'm cheating. So I'm here.
Looky!
A hero at heart. Keeping pace.
Path is interrupted, eh? So apparently if I'm walking around with a crouch.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Amigos.
proper.
They said have.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
This one time, we'll make
You're
an
going to
exception.
hire all the
As long as
refugees.
you stop sulking and
Just
start
like that.
walking right now.
Cleaning.
All right. Well, I'm gonna save.
What do you get out of this?
I'm gonna. Oh shoot! I've been on way too long. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure as always. I gotta get eaten. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna play some probably Arma or whatever tonight.